Throughout history, Britain's experience of war has been very different from that of its European mainland neighbours. The nature of the continent of Europe means that an expected part of any war has always been that armies will cross borders. However, the island nation of Britain has had the Channel, its own natural moat, protecting it from enemy forces. Any enemy that wanted to conquer Britain would have to commit to a huge maritime effort before it had even set foot on land, and for most of history, armies did not even have to consider air superiority. The Napoleonic Wars, 1803 to 1815, for example, saw the French armies of Napoleon line up on the shores of mainland Europe, ready to take on the nation of shopkeepers, as he once described the British people. As well as the British regular forces, a militia of civilians was formed in many towns and villages throughout the country, acting as a home defense against any invasion. Then, throughout the 19th century, rifle volunteers, yeomanry and militias kept guard while the regular soldiers served across the empire. The beginning of the 20th century saw the threat of invasion rear its head again. During the First World War, invasion was considered a real possibility by the British, as is shown by the formation of the now little-known Volunteer Training Corps, VTC, the First World War equivalent of the Home Guard. However, the end of the Great War saw the end of much of the strategic military thinking that had made such progress during the 4 years of brutal war. In 1919, with the horror of the trenches still fresh in the minds of most, it was decided that the armed forces should abide by the 10-year rule, which stated that they should not plan on fighting a major war for a decade.